PSG consultants with us, and the winner of this year's Make a Million competition, better known as Short Long as far as the competitors are concerned. John, Short Long, or Andre Meintjes, to give him his proper name, was in the lead for quite some time, but it got close towards the end.
It certainly did, Alec. During the last 2 weeks when we blacked out the leaderboard completely, there was a big move. Unfortunately, for Andre, it was down, so he got a bit tense towards the end. But I think throughout, he was certainly the guy with a strategy, and it was to trade often. We saw close on 3,000 trades during the competition. And if you ask him about it, it's about being diligent. It's about having stop losses. It's about watching the screen every single day. But it's paid off.
Well, there have been 7. This is our 7th millionaire. The previous 6 winners were all amateurs. But this isn't an amateur. Andre, you actually do this for a living.
Yes, I am in the financial markets. I'm a technical analyst, and I do private client trading as well. So I've been in the financial markets for a couple of years.
Where do you work? Where do you work? At PSG?
At SA Stockbrokers.
SA Stockbrokers. Well,
yes.
Congratulations.
Thank you
I
very
thought
much.
the way you were putting your face up there, you're probably thinking, oh, goodness, you had an inside track at PSG.
No.
But well done. I'm sure there are going to be a lot
much.
of people knocking on your door to see whether you can go across to their institutions. But as far as this competition is concerned, did you look at it as a way of saying, okay, I'm going to showcase my career, I'm going to put everything into it and show you guys like David Shapiro, who thinks technical analysts don't know what they're talking about, that in fact it can work?
That's exactly it. And from the outset, my initial thing or my initial goal was actually just to get the certificate that said, "Ma'am winner." And I am extremely happy about the money, obviously.
I was just wondering,
yeah.
where
no, that's a life changer for me.
Offering to share the money with us, perhaps, if the certificate was that important.
Yeah, no, I've got a queue already behind me, so you can grab a number, though. But no, that was, I firmly believe in technicals, and it has paid off in this case, and I will be using it for the rest of my life. I still have a lot to learn. And I think I've only scratched the surface now, but yeah, I think I'm on the right track.
How difficult is it to get to understand technical analysis to the degree that you can make the kind of successful trades that you've achieved?
Well, I think it is a case of trial and error, and it takes a bit of time. You have to sift through a lot of information that isn't that great, and a lot of indicators and a lot of stuff to find that works for you or for a specific market or a specific share. And over the longer term, it will pan out. But most of my information, or 99% of the stuff that I learned, was not from university or college or so, but from just Google. Just Googling what is out there and just learning.
Who's your hero?
Who's my hero? Obviously, I would say WD Gone, but yeah, that's Gone would be number one. He primed something in me to do a lot of more in-depth research.
John, do you see a lot of people within PSG actually using technical analysis?
Certainly, Alec. It's certainly a big part of how people trade, how people interpret the markets. It's important to have a strategy and stick with it. If it is fundamental analysis, then stick with it. If it's technical, then stick with it. I think the danger is when people start combining the two, and they make a trade based on the fundamentals and then keep it open because of the technicals. That kind of strategy doesn't work. But if you have a strategy and you stick with it, the one point though I would make about this year's competition, Alec, is in the top 5, we've got Herman Kostens, who's won it before, and Hendrik van Niekerk, who's won it twice before.
Yeah, Hendrik won it in 2007 and Herman 2008.
Yes, and Hendrik won it last year as well in 2010. So certainly, I think if you look at Andre, who's a professional, and you look at 2 guys who won it before, perhaps this was a tricky market to trade, and the experience showed.
It'd be interesting to see if we get other professionals coming to the competition next year, because clearly Andre has shown that if you're really good at your job, you can win a competition like this and get a R1 million bonus. What a pleasure. Andre, what are you going to do with all that money?
Well, I'm definitely going to buy a house or buy part of a house. But yeah, that'll be.
So you don't own a house yet?
No, I'm only renting. Cape Town is very expensive.
Well, David Shapiro, I'm sure you can give us some advice on which
I was
part
going
of
to
Cape Town
suggest he
buy a
gives me
house
the
in.
money and at least hold on to it now. I'm worried about this technical analyst.
You mean he might lose it just as quickly as he made it?
No, that won't be the case. I can
I
guarantee you
think
that.
the big thing, though, Andre, is if you're going to do technical analysis, you've got to know the stocks that you are focusing on. So,
Yes.
what is your favorite? What was your favorite instrument?
Well, throughout the whole competition, I only traded the Aussie Future Index, basically the All Me. That's a mini of the Aussie and the Aussie Future. I decided not to trade any stocks. I could get more gearing on the Aussie Future. Transaction fees were lower, and it's just a great indicator to show where the markets are moving.
Now, I was working out that you must have traded 60 times a day.
Yeah,
How do you do that?
I'm on a very short. My technical graphs are very short term. It's only 2-minute bars that I use, and I just look out for breakouts or movements.
Yeah, look
I
at
see.
David.
I see David.
Yeah,
He's smiling.
You can't-
He's in disbelief.
Minutes, huh?
I love it. Can't go to the toilet.
Yeah, that was that.
And at
that
the
can
end,
happen.
surely when the pack was closing in on you so fast and you were actually going down and they were getting closer. And then, of course, you have the most exciting part of the blackout of the last couple of weeks.
Yeah, that was pretty
Did you think you'd hold on?
Yeah, it was nerve-wracking. You can definitely see it in the office while I was there that I was getting more tense and tense during the last couple of days. I took a couple of knocks in the market with all the data that was coming out of Europe. It's very unpredictable and it makes the world an interesting place.
What I like from all of this, Dave, is that Andre has told us he went and taught himself. He went on, he Googled. The information's all there on the internet.
Absolutely.
You just got to invest the time.
Absolutely.
I agree. Whatever you need, whatever research is there, and it's just a matter of actually, what I admire about Andre is that he's delivered. You can't, the results are there, and he's shown everybody. And I think if you want to be a trader, it's that 10,000 hour rule. You've got to dedicate the time. You can't just do it on a part-time basis, and the results are great. And good luck.
Congratulations, Andre, and enjoy
you very
that
much.
new house with a little bit of money from MoneyWeb, Galileo Capital, PSG Online, and the JSEs. And
Thank you
well,
very much.
we hope to come and visit you one day, David and I, when $1 million is a small change for you.
Absolutely.
There's life cover, and then there's Discovery Life Cover.